We even have a minister here. I don't know if he walks like an Egyptian, but he certainly talks like a Dalek. He's from Tasmania, Senator, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah, I've been shot. Yeah, I think we're sort of in shot. Maybe we need to go a bit closer and down a bit back to the left. But yeah, it's getting a bit that way, you know. Starting to want to drug test our unemployed people. And you know, getting a bit Nazi here anyway. So it's a combination of Dalek Church and Nazi sympathisers, I think, here. And so we basically want to get a shot of this backwards-leaning 1950s mentality government. And they're now even trying to steal, you know, the ideas like Gonski and things like that. You know, who promoted Gonski? Of course it was Julia Gillard, but do they mention that at all? No, it's sort of like, you know, it's sort of by osmosis, it's they're sort of trying to give the impression that they did Gonski, but no, it was definitely Julia Gillard pushing for Gonski and doing all the hard work and hard yards and that. My God, I mean, it's almost like they're trying to write Julia Gillard out of history. Like some people are going to say, Julia Gillard, who's she? Well, we actually had a female prime minister. Really, when was this? Who was this? You know, it's getting a bit like that, fellas. So the usual thing, we add a litre of water to it. As you do, slowly mix it through. So this is going to be alkaline. I suppose what I need to do now is go the other way and do an alum chalk one to see whether the pH is lowered in the chalk but not maintained in a lower state with the cement, I suppose. And we'll find out how critical it is to keep the pH lowered. I mean, so that's quite amazing. We went all the way down to 2.5, and the chalk and the milled or ground up slate superphosphate is yeah, keeping its pH right on the money, sort of thing. Because I'm wondering whether the superphosphate is actually superphosphate. Yeah, is it? You know, the fact I said you can mix 50-50 NPK and chalk and basically make a similar sort of superphosphate. I'm wondering if they've got that idea themselves, and they're thinking, well, if they found out how much phosphorus is in cement, and basically what they're doing is mixing chalk and cement together to get the phosphorus level, you know, correct around about the 10% level. And then they're just putting it through like a milling, a pelletizing machine. It's basically one of those 5 kilo bags. Basically, only makes up about 3 of these. So you get about 3 litres from a pelletized. Again, another trick. You know, if you slake it for a couple of months, it slumps down, and you basically end up with just about 3 litres. So your 5 kilos bag is shrunk down to basically, if that's true of all brands, I don't know. But anyway, the next stage now is we're going to get our potash, and if we can, we're going to, let's see if we get the same sort of reaction, you know, with lots of bubbles and stuff. There we go. 1 litre of basically potash, and we mix it in, and we'll see if it gets all sort of what we thought was like rubbery line. Is it foaming up? Yes, but not as aggressively, right? So is it going to be like the the chalk. It's going to be muffin topping for quite a while, and then is it going to go firm? I don't know. So that was just with the chalk one. Well, this one's looking a lot greyer now, fellas. The other one looked greener after we done the aluminium. This one's looking a lot greyer. So you never know. That might be indicative, because I'm always talking about grey soils out in the CP world. It might be an indicator, fellas. But I think we do need another litre of water, I think. Just like we did. We're still in shop. Not quite. I don't know whether it's going to take the 4 litre or not. We'll have to see. But I think it's going to, at least we'll get one pot out of it, I suppose. So it's sort of reacted, but not as aggressively. So it'll be interesting to see what the pH is in a minute. Oh, there's an odd smell coming off now. I wouldn't say it's like a cat pee smell, but it's an odd sort of, is it a urine smell? A sort of cat pee sort of, I think. Unless that's just wet newspaper say those, but it's it's just an odd whiff there. Odd whiff coming off. Not expected, but anyway.